Hey, happy Sunday. I just want to come in for just a little bit to encourage somebody. This is the end of the fourth quarter for the year 2022, and a lot has happened. A lot has gone on, and a lot is going on, and a lot will be going on. But that does not have to be your language throughout this time that we're in. I want to tell some of you, first of all, that you have to stop looking at everybody else's journey and track. Okay, for me, I had a call on my life similar to those that I went to training with, like prophetic training in my faith-based part, and then in the academia part, in the marketplace part, also started off with a lot of people and ended up going a totally almost different route. But I want to say this. According to what God has for your life in marketplace and in faith base is the track and the route that he's going to take you. Okay? And someone else's track and route, even though we all start together, it's not going to be the same because it's according to that call that's on your life, that Jeremiah 29:11. God knows what he has called you to, so you have to do that. But the story that comes to mind real quick that I want to share with you, and I know it's my story, and it's in Exodus 13 and 17. Exodus 13 and 17, it says, "Then it came to pass when Pharaoh had let the people go, that God did not lead them by way of the land of the Philistines, although that was near. For God said, lest perhaps the people change their minds when they see war and return to Egypt. So God led the people around by the way of the wilderness of the Red Sea, and the children of Israel went up in orderly ranks out of the land of Egypt." Okay, so case in point here. God took me around and about. As I saw my peers in faith base and academia marketplace, I saw them, finish the program, finish the process, and went straight ahead. Here, God taking me all around and about, and in that, I'm going to tell somebody, I got depressed, I got discouraged, I wanted to just quit and all of that. But because of the call that was inside of me, thank God for that, it would not let me. The God in me, the call in me would not let me just throw it all away. I stuck with God. Case in point, he took me around and about because he knew the straight route was not going to equip me for such a time as this. Here we have massive diseases and viruses and political scandals and world crises and natural disasters, and you name it is happening. If I had gone the direct route to where God was making and building and honing and training me to be, I would have not been properly equipped for this day and this hour. I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful. Some of you are in a spot, in a place, in an area, and you think it's just never going to happen. It's never going to get finished. Let me tell you something. It may be tomorrow. It may be next week. It may be next month. It may be in 10 months. But your time is coming soon. Continue the course. Listen and hear God. Stop looking around at everybody else. What they call to, they call to. But what you call to, you call to. And God knows exactly what you have to do. I'm glad that he did not allow me to take shortcuts. And the people, even though they were around me, they tried to encourage me. They did what they knew. Okay? But I will say this, that you have to trust God in every part of the process and stop looking at man. I have to deal with people that are in leadership positions and working professionals, and most of my clients are over other people. And so they make decisions for other people's lives, in their job and their specific ranking and whatever. And so whatever holes or whatever things that they have going on, they can't go to anybody. They can't go to their employees or people that's at the same level with them usually to help them in it because their leadership, they have made it there. So God knew all the while that this was going to happen and it was going to be a problem. A lot of people are looking for the normal to return. We will never have things the way we had them prior to COVID. We went full speed ahead in 10 months. We really went ahead 10 years into the future because of COVID. And all the things that happened between there and the companies and organizations found out that they could do during that time to make it or not make it, they made those adjustments and those changes. We see it now in the airlines, in corporate America. People ain't trying to go back to the office. They're looking at all the money they spent on clothing. Now they can spend that money in their homes and on vacations and stuff, and not on their wardrobe of clothes if they work from home. And so we are the new normal. So how flexible are you in your mindset? Well, that's why I'm so glad God took me the long route. Because if he had not taken me the long route and those challenges and those obstacles that I had to deal with at a very young age, did not understand, got married young, had my children young and everything, but still did my college, finished college, did 4 degrees. Okay, and still constantly doing updates. A lifelong learner, have to stay on the cutting edge to service my clients properly. So I'm saying to you guys right now, hang in there, finish 2022 strong, be encouraged, and know that God has a plan and he has a specific outcome. And I would have not been ready to deal with prophetic algorithms, to deal with marketplace algorithms, to deal with people mental ups and downs, people trying to take shortcuts and knowing that, if I do it this way and I can look this way. See, it's not about a look, it's about a knowing, and it's about a being. You can't know a be if you didn't do the full, complete process. Can't skip ahead. Be encouraged. Hang in there. Finish 2022 strong so you can go into 2023 even stronger, because trust, you will need it. And from Select Elite, we're here for you if you need us, okay? Share.